Jason, what are you doing?
Patching in, man.
Patching in all the gear.
All the mics out there running to various points on the wall ties in the live room, and they all show up over here, patching out into the various outboard pre's and EQs that we got, including Neve and API. Be running some UA stuff as well on the rooms, and just dialing up some killer tones.
Nice.
My name is Rocky. I'm the new drummer for Roses Unread. Joined the band in October of 2018, and basically they wrote an entire album worth of material. John called me up and said, hey man, we know that you're going to be free for a while, and we're kind of in need of a drummer, and would you like to come play with us? And I've known the guys in Roses Unread for a long time. Come out, we jammed, it worked, so here we are, and I'm in the band, and we basically went into the studio in November and recorded an entire album, and now that we're in the summertime, we're getting ready to release that album. I think everybody's going to be very happy with it. It's different, it's a different direction for the band. I think that it's a direction they needed to go. I think it was just kind of everything happens for a reason. Me coming into the band, the new direction, the kind of new style of everything going, it fits, and I think people. I'm excited about it, and I think people will love it. And it's just a different side of the band. It's a darker, deeper part of this band. I think the lyrical content is deeper. I think the musical content is darker. I think that it's just a record of getting, everything's not always great. Everything's not always fine. Sometimes, life throws things at you that you can't just write off and keep on with a good day. You have to work through these things, work these things out. And I think that's what this record is, and I think everything we're doing right now really reflects a period of basically being stuck in a rut and getting out of that rut, and the process of getting out of that rut. So I think you guys will all be pleased with it. So just here you come.
Really good on that.
Okay, cool.
All right, Rocky, here it comes, man.
Dave's, when it comes to tracking guitars, Dave's like a Pro Tools wizard. I think he's been on Pro Tools for 12, 13, 14 years or something. He's really good and fast with it, but as far as his tracking approaches and getting good takes, he's very old school. We quad tracked all the guitars and just didn't do very much editing at all. Very old school approach. Just took the best takes that I was able to do, and just mic'd up a cab with one mic, and it's just amazing how you can achieve such a big sound with so minimal things going into it. Just practice between Jed and Allison and I wrote all the demos, and for all the songs except one, we ended up cutting one song that we're gonna release later. But Allison and Jed and I went through a bunch of ideas, and we ended up having about 4 songs that we really believed in. We brought it to Dave, and then so Rocky, as an actual drummer who's been playing drums for 20 years, he came in and really helped solidify these arrangements between Dave and Rocky and Jed and Allison and myself, and then having Jason actually track the drums. When you get people who are better than you at certain things, and it lets you be more creative, and it lets you expend your energy into doing things that you're good at. Like,
working with Dave was probably the worst thing ever. I probably redid some songs 100 times. That's on the low end. I know I had him right at least the 3rd time, and he's like, "No, go again." Rapture probably being the worst because just the dee-dee-dee, to 2 notes. Two notes. 2 notes. You like that?
yeah,
Okay.
it sounds good.
From the band Roses Unread, in case you haven't heard of us yet. But we are currently putting out a new album, EP. It's called Rapture, and we're super excited for you guys to hear it. We poured our heart and soul into it, and we had a great producer / mixer to help us. His name's David Cowell, and he brought the best out of us. He had me hitting notes that I didn't think I was capable of hitting, and he was like, "You can do this," and just a great motivator. We have a new video coming out also. You'll probably get that before the album, so be on the lookout. It's called Rapture. We also have a new face in the band, and it's our new drummer, Rocky, and we're super excited to have him as well. He was a great asset to the band. He was kind of like the missing link we always needed. So I'm just super stoked for you guys to check this out. There's a lot of emotional songs on there. Including one I wrote about a student that passed away in my classroom. There's a song on there, kind of how I had kind of a personal battle with myself. It's a very deep album, and I think anybody who's felt the way I've felt or lost somebody, you're gonna be able to relate to it and really connect to it. It's very deep, dark album, but as we always like to say, there's always light at the end of that darkness. That's always been the motto with Roses Unread throughout all the changes we've had. And again, I'm so excited for you guys to hear it. It's one of the most, the album I'm most proud of so far, and it's just because of how far we've come and all the challenges we've had to face, and it's gonna be different, but I think you guys are gonna like it. So please stay tuned. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the support you've given us in the past. Thank you, patrons on the Patreon page. This part of the album probably couldn't have been done without you guys. So we just love you and appreciate you sticking with us through all of our changes and everything that's happened. We love you. Stay tuned.
I wish I could start over. I'd paint a pretty picture. I'd find a way to ruin all the beauty captured. Waiting for my sentence, waiting for the rapture. Where do I go, where do I go, where do I go as you disappear?
promised beer, pizza, and they won't let me leave.
Shut up.